Today we are going to discuss the subject Mathematics 2 with Unit 4, First Order Ordinary Differential Equation. In Unit 4, our topic of the discussion, that is the Linear Ordinary Differential Equation. This is the 5th lecture of the Unit 4. So let's start. Linear Differential Equation. If each term in a differential equation, including the derivative, is linear in terms of dependent variable, then the equation is called linear. This is the definition of the linear differential equation. Now, a differential equation of the form dy by dx plus py equal to q, where p and q are functions of x, is called a linear differential equation and is linear in y. Here, this capital P and Q are functions of x only. Now, to solve this linear differential equation, first we have to obtain the integrating factor, and the particular formula is e raised to p dx. By multiplying equation 1 by the integrating factor, our new differential equation, that is the d by dx of e raised to integrating p dx into y, is equal to q, e raised to p dx integration of p dx. So integrating with respect to x, our answer is e raised to integration of p dx into y equal to integration of q e raised to p dx with respect to x plus c. So this is nothing but the integrating factor into y equal to integration of integrating factor into q plus c. So this is the formula for the solving the given linear differential equation. Okay, so let's start the example of the linear differential equation for the detailed understanding. Our first question, that is solve dy by dx plus y sin x is equal to e raised to cos x. So how you recognize that you have to apply the linear differential equations method? So you have to compare your given linear differential equation with the generalized form, and that is dy by dx plus p is a function of x into y is equal to, your right hand side is function of x only, that is qx. So if you compare, so these are the same form, right? Dy by dx plus y sin x, that is the function of x, that is px, and your right hand side qx, that is e raised to cos x. So hence we can say that the equation is linear in y. As the equation is linear in y, and by comparing this equation, our p, that is our p is sin x, and q, that is e raised to cos x, right? So as per the rule, first we have to find the integrating factor, and that is e raised to integration of p dx. So here e raised to sin x dx. So here e raised to integration of sin x, that is e raised to minus cos x, right? So this is my integrating factor, and the general solution is integrating factor. See, this is the formula. Integrating factor into y is equal to integration of integrating factor into q plus c. So integrating factor into y, integration of integrating factor into q with respect to x plus c. So our integrating factor is e raised to minus cos x into y, keep it the same. Now integrating factor is e raised to minus cos x, your value of q, that is your right hand side, see, your right hand side is q. So here e raised to cos x into dx plus c. So e raised to 0x into dx plus c. E raised to 0x is nothing but the 1. So e raised to minus cos x into y, integration of 1 with respect to x So e raised to minus cos x into y, here x plus c. So this is the general solution of the given differential equation. You can also write as x plus c into e raised to cos x if you wish, right? So this is the answer of your given linear differential equation. Let's move with one more example. See, again, you can easily check that your given differential equation is of the type dy by dx plus p of x into y is equal to q of x. See, the same format are here. So the equation is linear in y. As the equation is linear in y, and by comparing this both equation, the value of p is 2 tan x and value of q, that is sin x. Now the integrating factor e raised to p dx. So e raised to 2 integration of tan x dx. So e raised to 2 integration of tan x, and that is log sec x. So this is e raised to log sec square x, and my final answer of the integrating factor, that is sec square x. Now the general solution, integrating factor into y, integration of integrating factor into q with respect to x plus c. This is the general formula. Here sec square y into y, integrating factor is sec square y, your q is sin x dx plus c. So this is sec square x, not y, right? So sec square x into sin x, and that is sec square x is 1 upon cos square x. So if I split it, then sec x into sec x, and 1 sec x is 1 upon cos x. So here sec x tan x dx, right? And the integration of sec x tan x, that is just sec x plus c. So this is the other solution of the given differential equation. Let's move with one more example for the better understanding. We are taking the different kind of example here. See, in this case, rewriting the equation, rewrite the equation, and we get here dy by dx minus y upon x plus 1 is equal to e raised to 3x into x plus 1, right? By dividing x plus 1 to the whole equation, we get this equation, right? So the equation is, if you compare this equation with the linear form, that is dy by dx plus p of x into y is equal to q of x, right? So the equation is linear in y. As the equation is linear in y, the multiple of y, that is p, and your p is minus 1 upon x plus 1, and q, that is e raised to 3x into x plus 1. So integrating factor is e raised to p dx. So here e raised to minus 1 upon x plus 1 dx. So e raised to minus log x plus 1, and here e raised to log x plus 1 raised to minus 1. So 1 upon x plus 1, this is my integrating factor. Hence the general solution is integrating factor into y is equal to integration of integrating factor into q with respect to x plus c. So your integrating factor is 1 upon x plus 1 into y, here 1 upon x plus 1, your q, that is the right side of the given differential equation, and here is e raised to 3x into, see, this is e raised to 3x into x plus 1. So e raised to 3x into x plus 1 dx plus c. Both will be cancelled. So here y upon x plus 1. Integration of e raised to 3x, that is e raised to 3x by 3 plus c. So you may write here y is equal to x plus 1 and in the bracket e raised to 3x by 3 plus c. So this is the required solution of the given differential equation. Let's move with one more example, that is dy by dx plus 1 upon x square into y is equal to 6 e raised to x. So let's start the solution. Hence, the given differential equation is of the form dy by dx plus p of x into y is equal to q of x, right? So the equation is linear in y. As the equation is linear in y, we can say that p is multiple of y is 1 upon x square and q is equal to 6 e raised to, this is 1 by x, right? 1 by x. So e raised to 1 by x. So integrating factor is e raised to p dx. So e raised to 1 upon x square dx. So e raised to minus 1 by x. Hence, the general solution is integrating factor into y, integration of integrating factor into q dx plus c. So integrating factor is e raised to minus 1 by x into y. Here integrating factor is e raised to minus 1 by x, q is 6 e raised to 1 by x dx plus c. So 6 dx plus c. Final answer is e raised to minus 1 by x into y, 6x plus c, which is the required solution of the given differential equation. You may also write as here y e raised to 1 by x, 6x plus c. This is not compulsory if you wish. So let's move with one more example for the better understanding, and that is dy by dx plus 4x upon 1 plus x square into y is equal to 1 upon 1 plus x square whole raised to 3. Again, if you compare the given differential equation with dy by dx, p of x into y equal to q of x, means your given differential equation is linear in y. And hence it is linear in y, we can say that p is the multiple of y is 4x upon 1 plus x square and q, that is 1 upon 1 plus x square whole raised to 3. So the integrating factor, integration of integrating factor e raised to p dx. So e raised to 4 x upon 1 plus x square dx. So e raised to 2x upon 1 plus x square dx, and that is e raised to 2 log 1 plus x square. So e raised to log 1 plus x square raised to 2. So answer is 1 plus x square whole square. Hence, the general solution is y into integrating factor is equal to integration of integrating factor into q with respect to x plus c. So y integrating factor is 1 plus x square whole square, integration of 1 plus x square whole square, and your right hand side is 1 upon 1 plus x square whole cube into dx plus c. So y 1 plus x square whole square, here 1 upon 1 plus x square dx plus c, and the integration of 1 upon 1 plus x square, that is tan inverse x plus c by 1 plus x square the whole square, keep it the same. So this is the general solution of the given differential equation. Let's move with the one more different kind of example, and that is 1 plus y square dx equal to tan inverse y minus x dy. So rewrite the equation and we get that is 1 plus y square dx by dy is equal to tan inverse y minus x. So dx by dy plus 1 upon 1 plus y square into x equal to tan inverse y upon 1 plus y square. This is the general solution of the linear differential equation, but the equation is linear in x. This is the most important point, students. Our previous all equations are equations is linear in y, but this is the equation is linear in x. So the multiple of x is p here, and our p is 1 upon 1 plus y square, and our q is tan inverse y upon 1 plus y square. Hence the general solution is integrating factor into x, integration of integrating factor into q with respect to y plus c. As our integrating factor is, so first we have to find the integrating factor, and that is e raised to p dy. So here e raised to 1 plus y square, 1 upon 1 plus y square dy, and that is 1 upon 1 plus y square. So our integrating factor is e raised to tan inverse y, right? So as tan inverse y, here e raised to tan inverse y into x, integration of e raised to tan inverse y, here q, that is tan inverse y upon 1 plus y square, that is into dy plus c. So for the integration of the right hand side, let tan inverse y is equal to t. So 1 upon 1 plus y square dy, that is dt, right? So here e raised to tan inverse y, left hand side keep it the same, integration of here e raised to t into dt plus c. So integration of e raised to t into t, that is t e raised to t minus e raised to t plus c. If I substitute the value of t tan inverse y here, then tan inverse y e raised to t is e raised to tan inverse y minus e raised to tan inverse y plus c. Here e raised to tan inverse y into x. So if I keep here e raised to tan inverse y from both the sides, then I have x tan inverse y minus 1 plus c e raised to minus tan inverse y. This is the general solution of the given differential equation. So students, today we learn about the linear differential equation and solution of the linear differential equation. It is the most important topic. Without doing this topic, you cannot solve the next topic, that is the Bernoulli equation, or we can say the non-linear differential equation, which is reducible to linear differential equation. So for the next topic also, it is the most important, and as per the GTU syllabus also. So please go through all the example. Feel free to contact me for any query. Till that, enjoy the study. Thank you.